Welcome back, Gloomy Fellows, to another episode out of Sheena's Gloomy Mansion today, which is actually rather a vlogging episode than a true episode out of my Gloomy Sphere, because it has always been some kind of a tradition that I am visiting a special Christmas market in my local city. It is a clearly marvelous Christmas market, and it is special indeed because it is a medieval Christmas market, and I decided to take you guys with me because it is just a lot of fun there and it is always a good mood. So let's see how I was able to manage it. Let the movies begin. So welcome back, Gloomy Fellows. It is Sheena again, who has now currently arrived in the big city in Munich. I actually have already crafted all my presents on my own for my family and friends, but I am just curious if there could be some gloomy presents in local stores. So follow me on my journey, and at the end I will take you with me to this special medieval Christmas market. Wish me lots of back power on my way, because on city streets it is just unbelievably crowded, I promise you. But with the additional support of you guys, I will make my way through the masses. So wish me luck, so that I can find some gloomy presents in the local shops. So for now, I have arrived at the first store. It is in fact a butler store, which is a popular home store in Germany, which provides a lot of home decor and home accessories. So let's see if I would be able to discover some tiny gloomy things and accessories inside of this store. I haven't actually expected this, but I in fact discovered black Christmas glitter balls. I even discovered tiny little owls with tiny brownish colored eyes. Another design which I was able to discover, which is kind of cute, are these tiny dog-shaped tree ornaments. They are completely made out of 100% natural material. We also have tiny microphones for all you singers out there. But I have to show you something special as well, which is actually kind of special. And there you can see tiny glittery piglets, black piglets. They're kind of cute. They come in 3 different sizes, also in a miniature version. But we also have bigger ones, as you can see. Kind of cute. Believe me or not, but I was able to discover the ideal present already in my first store. Just look at those plates, they are amazing. They immediately remind me of 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐵, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is one special edition which I will definitely get one of my best friends, because he adores 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐵 just as I do. So I'm actually kind of proud of myself that I was able to discover the first gloomy inspired present in the first store. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm currently in a clothing store because I have discovered this amazing and cute dress. It is actually red colored with some slight darker tones, but this is not the reason why I have tried to set up my camera in front of me. The actual reason is one of the most impressive and most horrifying fashion faux pas. Just look behind me. This pink mess is actually a bought jacket which can be purchased in this store. I'm not sure whoever wants to buy this one, but it won't be Sheena. At least not today. Love you so much, and see you soon. Behind me you can see the biggest ice skating, or one of the biggest ice skating places in Munich, and there are a lot of people on this exact ice skating place. So before we're finally heading to the medieval Christmas market, I have currently stopped at Munich's biggest and most famous Christmas market. It is directly behind me at the moment, as you can see. currently walking through Munich's most famous and biggest Christmas market. Behind me and next to me you can see all the different stands, which for example produce the best mulled wine of Munich or other different traditional festivity-inspired food and decorations as always, such as customized tree ornaments in a wooden design, as well as special wooden door signs. As you can see them behind me, special customized wooden door sign with your own name on it. And yeah, mulled wine as always, because everyone is drinking around me. So Sheena has made it to the medieval market. As you can see, it is pretty dark outside, but it is in fact nighttime actually. But I am on my way to buy myself one of those goodies which are offered here because they always taste amazing, which is actually called 𝐊𝖓𝖙𝖊𝖓𝖗. It is one of those sweet goodies.
Bloß am Wochenende da oder alle da?
So Sheena is now back. I have purchased my first 𝐊𝖓𝖙𝖊𝖓𝖗 and it smells so amazing. I bought it with cinnamon and sugar and it is actually vegan. I wasn't perfectly sure if it was, but it is. And it smells so incredibly amazing, I promise you. It is hot, it is very hot. And there you can see it is inside of this bag. So let's see. Oh dear, this is one of the best things that I have ever eaten in my whole life. I promise you. You just have to grab you one of those things. It is amazing. Unbelievably good. Welcome back. So thank you for watching the whole vlogging episode, which turned out weird as always. But this is no surprise anymore because you have entered Sheena's Gloomy Mansion and weirdness rules in this house. For now that I have returned safe and secure at home in my Gloomy Mansion, I wanted to show you all the purchases and presents which I randomly got in the city. So the first thing which I was able to purchase, yeah, consumer rules again, was a bag actually. So this is the bag which I was able to purchase, and I think it is incredibly cute because it is just so soft. You can also use it as a pillow, so it is definitely softness approved by Sheena because I always adore soft things, and this is definitely one of those soft things. It is a simple black bag with this incredibly soft plushy fur, and it does not close by a zipper but by a small button, as you can see. a small magnetic button. I tried it out and there fits a lot inside of this bag, I promise you. The next item is actually the dress which I'm wearing at the moment, so I couldn't resist because it was just too precious. It is actually one color which I haven't ever had in my wardrobe before, so I just had to try it out. It was only $10 and I got it from a local clothing store, one of those common brands. I just had to get inside of the store because there was something velvet inside, and Sheena's addiction to velvet dragged me into the store finally. The next item which I wanted to show to you, this item has also been just $10. I discovered these leggings because they are just extremely comfortable and I just had to get a pair of them because I don't own them so far, at least not those fancy ones. Unfortunately, they didn't offer smaller sizes than S, so I just went for the S version because I had to get those pants and they are very soft as well. So the next item, who could have guessed, is also a velvety inspired item, which is black, by the way. So we are returning to my favorite color again. This is a size S. It is a jacket which I got also from one of those common clothing stores, and it is made out of a velvety material. It is completely black, even though the camera says something different at the moment, and it has this velvet shimmer which I adore because it gives you this kind of glamorous feeling. And it is a velvet jacket with long sleeves, as you can see. I adore it, and by the way, it has been incredibly cheap. The moment when I discovered it, it just was $10, so I'm very lucky with this purchase as well, and I'm happy with it because I will definitely be in need of this warm jacket to combine with all my other lace dresses because they are way too thin for winter. It is just impossible for me to stay some kind of warm during the winter month, even though I'm wearing a lot of velvet, but it is getting incredibly cold in my area at the moment. But let's talk about something else. I almost forgot one of the cutest things, which I actually got from the medieval Christmas market. It is a tiny silvery bat ring, as you can see. The next thing which I got, and which are absolutely necessary during this cold season, because as I already told you, it is getting colder and colder every single day, have been gloves. Because I have pretty dry skin, and especially during the winter month, my hands always get hurt in the cold, and therefore I am definitely in need of those gloves. I got them for $7 at H&M. They come in black, and they also have those additional fake fur details, as you can see, which also keep your wrists warm. What I also favor when it comes to those special gloves is that they actually fit me, because most of the gloves tend to be extremely big, but those only came in a very small sizing, so they actually fit my fingers and don't look too big on my hands. Yeah, so these are the gloves and they are extremely soft and warm. And another thing which I wanted to show you, which you have possibly already seen in the video, is the plate which I bought for one of my best friends. It is currently wrapped in this wrapping paper to keep it safe and secure and to be able to carry it home without any crackles. It is a very great color design. And yeah, I also got one plate for me of this special design because I just had to get it as well, because I also adore collecting plates just as he does. And this was only $7, which is also pretty cheap for a plate of this quality and of this amazing design. I hope the person to which this gift belongs in some days does also like this gift. So let's see, you never know. The last item which I purchased during my city trip is actually not appropriate for this haul, is actually not appropriate for this whole channel, is actually not appropriate for the black and violet color range, but I wanted to show you this because it also belongs to me and I got it randomly on my city trip. It is a pusheen bag. This just destroys the whole aesthetic of this haul, but it is cute. It is a glittery and pink and unicorn inspired pusheen pencil case with the additional fake fur ornament. I do have to confess that I am actually not a big fan of pinkish colors, but I just thought this is so rainbow magical. It also could fit into my black and violet aesthetic. Actually not, but I adore pusheen. It is just one of those kind of non-goth confessions. It is a perfect addition, especially for university, because then I can store all my pencils inside of it and just put random things inside of this heavy, huge bag. It is actually just as big as my head. As you can see, it is very huge. And on the back side you can see hundreds and thousands of unicorn and Pegasus inspired cushions with a tiny moon on their backside. By the way, I got this bag from Claire's, from this popular store which sells all this different jewelry, and it was only $11. So this has been my last purchase. So for now, I am saying thank you very much for watching this video and hopefully not getting too disturbed by this shocking end. As always, I am wishing you an awesomely gloomy day. Stay weird, unique and obscure. Thousands of virtual black hearts, Sheena and her bad friends, and the true Betty, who is always hiding behind my huge hat, which actually is enormously sized. It is just the fact it is enormously sized. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This would not only mean the world to me, but also mean the world to all my pet friends who are currently hiding behind me and next to me. If you want to see more out of Sheena's Gloomy Sphere, then click the subscribe button, the red button below this video, because this would mean a lot to me, I promise you. So as always, stay weird, unique and obscure. Thousands of virtual black hearts, Sheena and her bad friends. At the end of this video, I wanted to say bye for now and stay as gloomily precious as you already are. I hope to see you in my next video.